good afternoon, and welcome to Cap at Home. Today we are going to make butterflies. So I always like to start off with a wonderful song. Thank you for joining Miss Ivy. So we're ready for butterfly making and really making outside look very pretty and bringing some of the outside inside, making our butterflies. So join me. I'm going to move this down now and we're going to go to our workstation. Alexa off. That was Butterflies by Mariah Carey, just in case, if you wanted to know. So we are going to simply start with making a template of a butterfly. I already made one, but I want to show you how I started that. So we're going to take just, I'm just using a cardboard, something heavy, okay? I think I got it from whatever material, something came in the mail with this. So I have my little pen here, and we're going to make different little butterflies. Let me show you what kind of butterflies we're going to make. They're paper butterflies, okay? All right. And zooming right on in. You know how butterflies like to fly all around. And we have a big one. And if you, this container, I think if you remember, we made a container a couple weeks ago. And I have my butterfly in there. This butterfly happens to be on a popsicle stick. Okay, and he's zooming in. He has googly eyes. He's on a popsicle stick. And he actually, you can make it into, it's a nice fan. Okay, so, but we're gonna make some butterflies like that one. And if you have googly eyes, that's great. We're gonna talk about the supplies that you will need. Okay, off with, make sure you have colored pencils. We have pipe cleaners, plain hardstock paper, and we're going to take some of those old, or if you have newer ones, it doesn't matter. This is just something from a calendar. So I'm going to raise this up so you can really see it. Okay, this is just from a calendar. So I'm taking, took apart a calendar, and I said, well, I have plenty of calendars. And they have pretty flowers on the back of them. So we're gonna make butterflies out of that. And you can make butterflies out of plain paper, or you can make it out of something like this that already has a design on it. I decided to use the back of the calendar, okay? So we're gonna use that and put that to the side. And I have all of my different little templates here. If you look down on my workstation, you'll see that I have various templates such as this. And I had some little silver paper, so such as that, okay? So what we're going to do, I'm not going to use those, we'll make those later, but I just have those sort of set up for you. I want to start you from the scratch, from the very beginning. And so you're just going to simply draw two little kind of squiggle lines, okay? So the first one we're just going to go through, and if you can see me draw this, I think you can. We're just going to start butterfly. Let's see, we're just going to sort of go a loop around, come down some, okay? And then we're just going to bring out the bottom part of the wing a little bit, a little tail kind of, and then we're going to go straight up. So that's one side of the body, okay? And we're going to get our scissors, okay, which I have here. So you would need scissors, you would need maybe a Sharpie or even a pencil, it doesn't matter, and you're just going to cut, okay, your little butterfly shape out, which was just a half round circle at the top part, and then you loop in and you're going to cut all around there, okay? And we're just cutting that out, okay? And just do a little bit of that tail, okay? And this is what we call a template. So when you cut that template out, you just come right around. Okay, and then, okay, so you now have a little butterfly template, okay? We're gonna put this now to the side. We don't need that anymore. We always need our glue dots, right? Anyone that's worked with me before, glue dots, love these, okay? So, now that we have our template, you also from that board, you will probably wanna cut a little bit, just a little piece, straight piece of just heavy board, because you want something to be able to hold your butterfly pattern together, okay? And this is solely going to be on the back. You can color it if you want to, but it's going to be in the back. You're really not going to see it, all right? So we're just going to place that to the side. Now that we have our little shape, okay, and I think I want to cut some more of that tail off, although there's many, many, many different types of butterflies, right? So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to show you how to transform your old calendar into a beautiful butterfly. Beautiful flower here. I love this pink flower. So I'm just going to place it right here. And you simply just get your little Sharpie pen and you trace over it, because now you have your template and you can just trace over it. So what's involved in this project is some tracing, cutting, gluing, and then we're gonna put everything together. Okay, so that's one side. Now I'm just gonna flip this over, and guess what? I'm gonna make the other side, all right? And you have your butterfly right there, right? So we're just gonna trace over that one. Very nicely trace, okay? And then we're going to cut, okay? So now, because the paper is pretty thin, what they made it out of, but I love it, has nice quality shine to it, I'm doing two, okay? So I'm gonna do two sides. Matter of fact, I think I wanna get that purple in there, so you can really cut two butterflies. You wanna have a lot of butterflies because butterflies are really pretty. So we can sort of use this side here. And we're sort of going to just cut right here so we can really capture the design up under there as well. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. So we're just gonna cut. So just cut out your section that you want. Okay. So no one's gonna see the back of that with the numbers and the dates and things of that nature. Okay, so we'll take all that, your scraps, put them to the side. Now we have something to work with. Okay, so we're simply going to cut the shape out. And just take your time and cut around. Now you know I'm gonna have two shapes going on, two butterflies I should say, going on. And you can cut on the outside. I think I wanna make it more circular. So I'm just sort of cutting on the outside. And then I'm coming on the end, straight down. That's one side. And we're gonna finish cutting everything else. And just following your tracing, okay? All right. And then we're gonna do the same here. And then you can add all kinds of different things onto your butterflies. Butterflies come in many, many, many shapes, beautiful colors. And I grew up around a lot of butterflies, so down in Mississippi, because my grandmother had tons of flowers out front. Okay, so we're gonna take our scraps and put them to the side. Make sure you always wanna clean up after yourself. So we're just gonna shape that a little bit better. Okay, and you just take your time. Remember, art is patience, okay? So we have two sides. Let me check that out. Okay, we have two sides. Look at the purple there, okay? And we have the pink, okay? So now on the back, we're simply, it has words on there, but that's okay. We're going to take our glue dots, okay, take them off, and we're going to Either put it on a popsicle stick, which we could, but I'll show you how to do a bigger one. So we're gonna place this right at the top, and you rub it a little bit, and then you lift it up, okay? The same for the bottom part, okay? Rub it a little bit and lift it up, okay? Now you're ready to place the first half of your butterfly right in the middle here. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple different butterflies right there in the middle, okay? All right, so now it's coming. Okay, so we wanna cut some of this extra stuff off, right? Yeah, we don't need it. So I'm just gonna go right here, I'm just cutting in the angle. So you just cut in the angle, right and left angle, all right? Because we don't need it, all right. So I have the pipe cleaners. Let's see. We can go with yellow. Yellow would be pretty cool. So we don't need all this. We need some for what? The antenna. We're going to make the antenna, but we're going to make the body, okay? The body, that's where all the organs and everything's placed, okay? This is the body of the butterfly, little tail there, and then we're going to make the little antennas. I just put one googly eye there, but we know they have two, right? But I put one there. Okay, so now, and you can get your googly eyes from the dollar store. So I'll show you what googly eyes I have. So I'm gonna just cut this because I don't need a lot, but we measure how much of the body you want, leaving enough for the tail. So when you do that, we're just gonna pinch the bottom part of this, and we're just gonna sort of move it into a circular motion just for the tail. Simple. Place it down onto your butterfly. You have a little tail going on there, okay? All right, so, and we're just gonna squeeze that there, okay. Now, we're gonna make the little antennas. Let's see, keep it with the body. So we're just gonna half in that, we don't need it all. Okay, and we're just going to circle, pinch it up a little bit, that's all you have to do, and then fold it in half. So when you fold it in half, okay, you're going to take off the glue dots because we want to put it right there, okay? So when you fold that in half, we're going to take that glue dot off. We're going to put it right on this, okay? And take that off of there as well. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, and we're gonna glue this on the back, okay? On the back there. So now you have antennas, and you see your antennas. So where are we placing our eyes? Let's get ready to place our eyes on here, on the rest of the body here. So these are googly eyes. I call them googly eyes. They are, they are right here. Okay, these are all googly eyes. And the googly eyes, you can just, big ones, little ones, I have all kinds. All different kinds of googly eyes. So let's see. And you can use one. If you wanted to make it look like a cute little character, you can. Okay. All right. Okay. And then, so I think oh, good, I found a match. How about I'll do 8, red. I'll just make sure that I have the red, place them right there. One on one side, one on the other side. Okay, and make sure that you have that. Now you can draw them on, that's not a problem, but for the sake of this, we're just going to glue them on, okay? You can certainly use a glue stick if you like, not a problem. Now I just need a little bit, so I'm gonna pinch some of that off. And then I'm just gonna place it right there. And we are going to do another little piece here. Okay. All right. Just enough to place down there. So now we have the butterfly. That's one butterfly right there. Now, at this point in time, you can put something, you can glue this to anything you want. You still have some glue on the back. So now you can put this on a popsicle stick, or you can just place it anywhere you like, okay? I think I'm just gonna put it right here with my other butterflies, if you can see them there, okay? Now let's try a bigger one with a popsicle stick. Now I like the big popsicle sticks. They're really cool. And I've already cut out some other ones, and I'm gonna show you how to really design these very nicely. Okay, so we have big ones. This was from just cardstock. And I cut this out, and if, let's say I wanna do a bigger piece, I have a nice yellow piece that has some orange in it. Okay, so here's another, oh, beautiful, right? You find butterflies all in the flowers, just like that. So this is very appropriate. So I'm going to take my template, I'll take a bigger piece template here, and we're gonna make a bigger butterfly. And you simply, again, are just gonna trace, but now that it's bigger, you can really decide on where you wanna place that. So I wanna sort of capture this particular portion of this flower. So I'm just gonna go around again, okay, and come down. Once you get a template, you can just keep making more butterflies and more butterflies. They love to fly around in different types of family groups. Okay, that's one side. Then I think I want to get this side. How about this one? Yeah, I want all of that. So we're going to simply circle around, loop, 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 and loop again. Okay. Now we're going to cut that. We have our popsicle stick. We're ready to rock and roll with that. And we're going to cut this out. So you can see what you're going to have. You're going to have this beautiful, a lot of yellow. You're going to have a little orange mixed in here. Okay. And you just keep cutting around, following your pattern. It's really easy peasy. No problem with that. Okay. So straight down, because that's part of the body. And you're just gonna keep looping. Okay, and loop around. Okay, almost like, look like little feet, right? Okay, so we have one side. And we're gonna cut the other side out. Now, if you have stickers and you want to add stickers, you can. You certainly can add stickers to sort of brighten up your butterfly. Give it a little, and I'll show you, I have a few little sparkly stickers that you can certainly add on. It gives it a little bit more character. All right, yes. So we're just gonna keep cutting around. And okay, so we have our two parts for our butterflies. Okay, so we're going to simply take our glue dots again, and one at the top, one at the bottom. Okay, now this time I'm going to do something a little different. Because I have this particular body, I'm going to do something a little different, and I'm going to actually use green. I love my particular markers that I have here, okay? And we're just going to simply just paint in the middle, okay? We're just gonna, this has sort of a little tip that you can actually color the whole body in. We're just gonna color that in, just right there, okay? And then we're gonna color in here, okay? You can color, okay, a little bit there, because now we have more of a little face. When you add your butterfly to a popsicle stick, it gives you a little bit more room to do some things, okay? And I think the tail, let's make the tail even green, okay? So we're just going to, if you have a colored pencil, you can certainly do this with a colored pencil, not a problem, okay? And so this butterfly is going to be a little bigger, and it's going to have a little bit more going on, okay, than your little one. But I like the little ones too as well. And take that all the way up. Okay, all right. So we have that painted in pretty good. Okay. Now we're going to place our butterfly, right? The first part right there, press down. Okay, the second part right there and press down. And let's see what color. We can use probably red to bring that out. So we're just going to put the body part and we're just going to clip it. Okay, squeeze the top part, all right? Well, the bottom part, I should say, for a tail. We're going to make that tail a little bigger, a little squigglier. Okay, and we're putting the body on now. Okay. Okay, so we have the body, okay, on there. Now we were ready to add our antennas. We can use red antennas, not a problem. We're just going to make them a little bigger because we have a bigger butterfly. And again, you want to just pinch that, pinch it, okay? And this is how you make, out of a popsicle stick, your butterflies. So hold on to your popsicle sticks. There's so much that you can do with them. Now on the back, we're going to put his antennas on the back. So what do? Another piece of glue dots. And we just place that on the back. So if you notice the back, we have what? The calendar. Okay, we have transformed that calendar into a beautiful butterfly. And again, everything that you make, you know, they're really nice gifts to give away to people. Okay, so we lift that up. Simply place that antenna right where you want it. Okay, and squeeze, 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 squeeze. And you now have your antenna on there, okay? So what kind of eyes? Oh, and then I have stickers. I have these cute little stickers. So I said, you know, I'm gonna cut some little stickers out and maybe place them along here or even on my butterfly. And you can just, I'll take the happy face one, okay? But with that happy face one, I'm just going to cut it a little bit to add a little more sparkle, okay, to my butterfly. So I think I may put my a little one up here. Okay, cut another little piece and put it over here. Okay, and then how about this middle piece, which is pretty cool. Okay, I could put that right up here. Yeah, okay. Now, googly eyes. We love our googly eyes. Let's see. I think I'll go green. So we have green googly eyes for the green body. Ah, that's cool. Yes. So let's get that going there. And we're just going to, again, just take this. And you're just going to take a pinch off, glue it down there for the eyes. You still have some there, just taking a pinch off, that's all. And we're going right there. Okay, so guess what? We are done with our butterfly. We have just completed all of our butterflies. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I'm going to just say, take your butterfly, your butterflies, okay? And now you have the popsicle stick butterfly. You have your purple butterfly, okay? And you can really add them on now too, right? Oh, as they're flying around, okay? You can add them now onto your rest of your butterfly family. So now I have butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. And there we are. We have all kinds of butterflies flying around. Okay. Well, thank you and thank you and for joining me today for making butterflies. So have a awesome day and start making a bunch of butterflies and just have just hang them around and glue them around your house. Okay? Bye-bye.